Usually, when a family is told their baby has Prader-Willi syndrome, often in the first weeks of life, often in a hospital room, much like the ones these doctors and musicians work in, they're handed a diagnosis and almost nothing else. When my daughter Chloe was born, I was that parent, and I didn't know what was ahead of us, I didn't know who to call, or whether anyone in this country was working on an answer. What I know now is that the moment of diagnosis is the moment that matters most, not just clinically, humanly. And so one of the smallest yet most profound things that our organisation does is we make sure there's a nappy bag packed with items that a newly diagnosed family will really need, and it's waiting for them. It has resources and contacts, it has specialised bottles and slow feed tube teats, it has nasogastric tube tape, it has more. It has a handwritten note that says you're not alone. And we, the Prader-Willi Research Foundation, are enabling clinicians and scientists across Australia to work on this. The bag is a small thing, but what it represents is not. Dr. Arthur Ting, who's playing here today, recently retired as head of sleep at Sydney Children's Hospital. He spent more than 30 years listening carefully to children who couldn't speak for themselves, to signals their bodies send when they need help. A cellist listens the same way, with precision, with patience, in service of something larger than themselves. Arthur nominated us as today's beneficiary, and we are deeply and genuinely honoured. In 10 years, our organisation has gone from my kitchen table to a strategic research portfolio with world-leading projects, funding scientists and clinicians at the University of Sydney, the Royal Prince Alfred Hospital, WeHi, the Parent Institute, the Murdoch Children's Research Institute, and more. We have built Australia's first Prader-Willi Centre of Expertise, nurses embedded at the Sydney Children's Hospital and Queensland Children's Hospital, so that families navigating this condition have someone to call and they never go home in the way we did. We have moved from almost nothing to being at the frontier. We are closer, and yet our children still need treatments. What drives all of this, the research, the clinical network, the nappy bags, is one idea, and that is a child with Prader-Willi syndrome and the family that loves them deserves to be free to live, not to exist, to live. And that is what this community makes possible. Doctors and musicians, researchers and families, and every person in this room today.